Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a film review of Bigil starring Vijay. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions and film reviews of Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and Malayalam cinema. I really enjoyed Bigil. I am going to do a spoiler-free section here at the beginning, and then I do want to get into some spoilers. I don't want to ruin anything about the movie for you, so if you have not seen the movie, I will let you know when the spoiler part starts. Vijay gave an exceptional performance. This is his third partnership with director Atlee after Terry and Mersal. I think this is a better film than Mersal. I think you could tell from the trailer, so I don't think it's really a spoiler, that Vijay plays a father character and a son character. Through special effects, they share the screen at certain points. And his acting as the father character is what really blew me away. It was so great. And then obviously this is a movie about football, or soccer as we call it here in the US. And there's parts where you see Vijay playing soccer, and he's so athletic and doing these high kicks and crazy stunts. I mean, I'm used to seeing him athletic in action scenes, but this was a whole nother level. So his first entrance is so literally, he comes in with a bang. Such a great fan, pleasing entrance at the beginning of the film. The songs, Rahman songs, the soundtrack is exceptional, and I want to call it what a great job Rakes did with the subtitles, especially the song lyrics. I know she puts extra care into them and making them rhyme in English. And besides using the word telepathy, which I know is what Vijay is known as, that was part of the lyrics of the first song in the film. Rahman has done also the background score, and it's just so inspiring and uplifting, but there's some really fun numbers. And I mean, besides just taking the songs alone, Atlee's direction and picturization and visualization of these songs, literally my mouth is hanging open. The very first song, there's all this red colors. I mean, the song itself is really fun, but just visually, I thought, wow, that was amazing. And then we get to this song in the second half that is about women empowerment and about the team of girls and what some of them have overcome. And it's Rahman singing the song himself, and it's about, the translation was like lion queens. And then in Singapenny, there's lines about phoenixes rising from the ashes, which is especially poignant because of one of the girls. And there's a great line that really stood out to me. It was something like, "You were blessed at birth to bear the pain of bringing babies to earth." It was something like that. And I don't know, it was so evocative, and it just, an A.R. Rahman anthem, and it just, it's just so moving, but the English lyrics really moved me very much. Rahman is in the song himself, like you see him singing it, which was a surprise, and the director himself is in it, so briefly. So that was like totally unexpected, but very fun. There's a romance track a little bit with Nyanthara, and she has kind of a very fun entrance scene. But the second half of the film, the romance track is not really there, but Nyanthara still has, I don't want to spoil what she is, but she still has a significant part to play as a supporting player. The part in the second half with the football team, wow, really rousing. I mean, it's follows some of the beats that you would expect of a sports kind of movie, but really, if you're coming in, you're just getting everything in one movie. You're getting a rousing sports drama, you're getting women empowerment, getting amazing visualization of songs and dancing by Vijay, and you're getting Vijay as a double or possibly triple threat, depending on how you view it. But you're getting him to play these mass kind of scenes. The father is rowdy, and we saw that in the trailer. And he just is so strong, but his relationship with his son, oh my gosh, like those were the scenes that really touched me. And I want to shout out also to the person that did the makeup for Vijay when he's supposed to be the older father character. I thought I've seen bad older age kind of makeup, and this one I thought was really, really good. It made him look significantly different than the son character. And, you know, I love Vijay with the silver hair. Oh, such good acting. Atlee as a director really gives you the whole package. He gives the Vijay fans what they want. It's entertaining. It has a good message. It has great songs. You know, from Rahman, it's like, it's a perfect family movie. There's one moment, I'm so glad I saw it with this big crowd filled with families, because I think that part of it was in the trailer, but there's a part where all the girls, the team, one by one are saying, "Yes, coach, yes, coach, yes, coach." And then they stop, and this little girl in the audience yells out, "Yes, coach." It was so adorable. Oh my gosh. There was a rousing moment that my crowd reacted to when there's a character who is a victim of an acid attack, and she confronts her attacker. It got like applause from the women around me. So that was another incredible moment. All of the girls who were on the team were just so good. So this is going to be a blockbuster film. I think it's one of the better ones that I've seen of Vijay in a while, and Atlee has done it again. Okay, now I'm going to go into a spoiler section. So the bottom line is, go to this film, take your family. It's just an all-around entertainer. Okay, so I want to get into more spoilers. I thought it was interesting that the son character was Michael, because as I came home, it's like, here we have the father, who's a Don, and it made me think of sort of like The Godfather, and how the son is Michael Corleone, and then he gets, sucked into the business of being, a Don himself. And I was like, I'm wondering if that was sort of intentional. But some things that didn't work for me were some of the comedy, and I don't think it was just a language barrier. I don't know, some of it was a little bit awkward, but I did kind of really like that wedding scene, or the repeat of the wedding scenes where Nyanthara is, she keeps trying to get married to somebody else, but then if Michael shows up, she's like, no, I can't go through with this. So I did enjoy that. That was funny. But some of the guy, I don't know what his name is, the guy that played the manager of the girls' football team, Jackie Shroff, also plays a really good villain. I didn't want to spoil really what his role was, but I thought I had lived my life with seeing him in that, like my eyes of seeing him in that Speedo in that one movie. And here we have him stripped down to his underwear in that scene in the restaurant bathroom. Oh my God. I was like, I do think Jackie Shroff is using this part of his career well, in that he's playing these strong kind of characters, and he just gives off kind of that vibe. Like, you kind of think, oh my gosh, I think he's going to be a villain, and then of course he is, but he can play shades of it where you're just kind of not sure for a while. For a period of time, he seemed to be on Michael's side and wanting to have him on the national team and everything. He is just a really good person to have in your movie as a supporting player, and I like that he's doing that in this part of his career. I can't say enough about Vijay and his acting in this film, and but I also think there's so many good supporting players of the girls. I don't know all the actresses' names, but I thought they all did a really good job, and kudos again to Atlee to having this movie and including some of these plots about that there was a girl who was already married. Not just, I was thinking, okay, they're going to have some girl that's engaged and the fiance is not going to want her to be on the team. But instead, she was already married. And then they made the appeal to the husband, like, she should have dreams too. So that was awesome. And I mentioned already the acid attack girl. I thought her scenes were extremely powerful. It made a big impression on my audience. Like I said, people were actually applauding when she was overcoming and confronting her attacker and all of that. So I think that was important to have that message in the film as well. You know, if you're going to have a woman's empowerment film, I do wish there was a little bit more in depth about some of the women characters, but I do understand it's a VJ movie, it's a VJ vehicle, and it was a balancing act. We had mass kind of fight scenes to appease the fans that want that kind of thing, and then we had, you know, a sports movie, and we also had a good message. So it was a balancing act that this director did, and I think he really did well in balancing all of these elements. And when you're talking about a family holiday picture, literally people had their entire families there, and I think everyone was happy. The buzz after this movie was just one of those good movie buzz where everybody was just talking and talking, and all the little girls were so excited, and I was excited for them that they got to see a film like this and see these girls succeed. And people who have criticized that it's like Chuck to India, only superficially. Only if you just say you've got a coach, a male coach, coming in for a girls' soccer team. Like, other than that, there's so many differences. It's not a retread of the same plot. And I saw an article from the director. What inspired him was a story of a coach of a Tamil Nadu girls team. But I think he's actually complimented that people would compare it to Chuck to India because that's such a well-known good film. And I would agree. It's just, you know, you can compare it on that level. I think VJ was really good with the girls, and but again, my favorite was him playing the father, the Don. Oh my gosh, those emotional scenes. And you could just see this is a father that doesn't want his son to continue in the life that he felt that he had to do. I loved what Atlee did with the machete. So the symbolism of, he talked about, the father character talks about picking up the knife, that's all he learned from his father, to pick up the knife. And so he's like, I don't want that for you. But then when he's attacked on the train platform, just when Michael, the son, is about to leave to be on the national team. And then, you know, in the fight, Michael when he sees his father die, he picks up the machete, and that shows, okay, I've chosen this life now and I've given up football. But it's a movie about second chances and not having to go in that prescribed path. And so then again, when the guy is trying to get revenge and he chases after him, you know, after the whole cocaine kidnapping of the girls thing. I did not realize how cutthroat women's soccer really was. Oh my gosh. But anyway, after he chases him up into the villain's son's bedroom, and then VJ drops the knife. It says, do you really want your son to see you killed? I thought that was such a good moment, because here we've had this whole movie about revenge, but he's really saying, no, that shouldn't be the message. The end of the message is, the guy comes with his kid, can you teach my kid soccer? What a great, I mean, he gave us all those fight scenes that people could want, but he's giving this good message, like, we can move beyond this. Our children do not have to go on the same path that we did. So I really liked all of that message on top of all the women's empowerment. Anyway, I can't wait to hear what you thought about this film. Tell me how much you liked it. Which was your favorite song? I don't know, I guess the Lion Queen one was amazing, but that first song with that red color and just, oh my gosh, it was so good. I can't wait to see that again. All right, tell me what you thought in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter at PardeziYT. Subscribe here to Pardesi Reviews, and if you hit the bell when you subscribe, then you'll never miss another film review or trailer reaction.